Planning to build your own website? Awesome! There are tons of tools out there that can make your job easier, but it can sometimes be hard to know which ones are actually worth your time. So today I'm sharing my favorite tools I use as a professional website designer that will save you time and headaches, and will help you create a chef's kiss website without breaking the bank. Hey guys, welcome back. If you don't know me, my name is Renita. I'm a website designer who loves teaching people about Squarespace, and I'm the creator behind Gold Standard Design. If you're a creator, blogger, podcaster, or solopreneur looking to dive into the world of Squarespace, I got you covered. First up, we've got my absolute favorite tool for designing visuals, and that's Canva. In case you've been living under a rock somewhere, Canva is a free-to-use online graphic design tool that helps you create everything from social media posts to presentations to logos to YouTube intros. I actually created the intro, outro, and transition clips for this video with Canva. When it comes to web design, there are plenty of situations where you'll want to create your own background or graphics or custom button image to put on your site, and this is really where Canva comes in clutch. If you're not quite ready to debut your full-on graphic designer skills, you can start your design with one of Canva's hundreds of templates. They make it really easy to design pretty much anything you could think of, whether you need a logo or a background or a social media post. And the best part, in my opinion, is that Canva offers a 100% free to use forever version of their product, with the option to pay either one by one for premium elements or upgrade to their paid membership, or save your money altogether and just use their free version. They also offer a free 30-day trial for their Canva Pro membership, so you can see if upgrading would actually be worth it for you. Next up, we've got Pexels. Pexels is a free stock photo and video library you can use to get great quality images for your website. They make it really easy to search exactly what you're looking for and download it immediately. Now, there are no caveats to this, no special recognition you need to include when using these images, nothing like that. Just high quality photos and videos you can download anytime and use wherever you need. This is super helpful for building out your website when you don't necessarily have a ton of stock photos of your own. And while I do recommend including good photos and images of yourself on your website, using free stock images is a great way to fill in the gaps. If you browse Pexels library and just can't quite find what you're looking for, I recommend checking out a couple of other sites that are similar, like Unsplash, Pixabay, and Burst, to see if you can find something that meets your needs there. Pexels is my go-to, but when I need a little something extra, I'll check these other stock photo sites to see what they've got. SEOSpace has got to be my favorite overall tool for understanding and improving your website's SEO. It's a free Google Chrome extension you can get that will automatically scan any Squarespace website, give you an SEO score, and then tell you exactly what you need to change to improve that score. Personally, SEO has been the biggest hurdle for me to overcome in my website journey because it just seems like the rules were always changing and I could never really get a good grasp on what I actually needed to do to make a significant change. Finding SEOSpace was a game changer for me, and I finally had clear, actionable steps to take to improve my site's ranking on Google, and I get to pass on those skills and knowledge to my clients as well. The only downside I can see to it is that it only works on Squarespace websites, but that could also be seen as a positive depending on how you want to look at it, because it's an expert in the Squarespace SEO field. So if you're building a site on Squarespace or planning to build a site on Squarespace, I highly recommend checking out SEOSpace and using it during your initial build. If I knew then what I know now when I was building my website, I could have saved myself so much time and effort trying to get my site to be visible on Google. All the time I spent writing blog posts, creating pages, guys, don't struggle as hard as I did. Get SEOSpace and give yourself a boost right out of the gate. They've got a 100% free plan that delivers everything I've mentioned, plus they've got paid plans if you want to up-level later on. And no, this is not sponsored. I wish. I really do use SEOSpace, and I think you should too. Okay, this technically isn't a tool, but it is something I've found to be very useful in saving me time. So basically what I do is take any repeatable process or action and make a template for it. Writing YouTube scripts, template. Editing videos, template. Client workflow, template. Can you see what I mean? Anything you do over and over again, you want to create a template for. And this doesn't have to be something fancy or super professional. Just take a look at the steps you already go through and then make an outline for those steps. Then later, all you'll have to do is fill in the new content. Let me give you an example. Let's say you build websites for clients. There's probably a pretty standard process you go through with each client, right? Starting with maybe a consult call, proposal, contract, and initial invoice. Now, you can set up a template to take you through each of those steps with calendar reminders to schedule the call and send the proposal, and have a draft contract and initial invoice ready to go that you just need to pop each client's information into. But let's say you're just building a website for yourself. What kind of templates could you use? Well, anything you'll be repeating on your website. So an example of this could be blog posts. Similar to a YouTube script, you can create a template for your blog posts with different sections in your outline for a hook, intro, body content, call to action, and conclusion. That way you won't forget to mention any relevant things when you're writing your posts. Another bonus tool I want to mention is AI. Regardless of how you feel about it, AI is being incorporated into more and more things these days. And honestly, why not take advantage of something that can help make your job easier? I'm sure you've heard of people cranking out 10 blog posts a day using ChatGPT or something similar. And it's true, you definitely can do that. But in my opinion, it's not quite as good as a real person, at least not yet. But what I do think ChatGPT is great for is giving you ideas to get started, as well as giving you an outline for an article. So you can pop your idea into ChatGPT and it will give you as many outlines as you need to get started. Squarespace has even incorporated a version of this into their websites, which they call Squarespace AI. Now, you can see Squarespace isn't suggesting you should use this to write your entire website. They're just recommending it as a jumping off point to get you from blank page to first draft. But I think it's a great way to get you started and give you an initial something to work with, especially when you might not feel super confident in your writing skills. ChatGPT has a completely free version, and Squarespace AI is free for existing customers. So go play around with those and see how you like it. If you are building out your website and you feel maybe a little stuck on writing your copy, you might want to check out my free Squarespace website prep guide that's linked in the description. It's got writing prompts for each different page on your website to help get your creative juices flowing. Plus, it will guide you through how to research what people are looking for in your industry and what to look for in your competition. As a bonus, I've included a few key design tips in this guide as well. So if you're wanting to tackle building your website yourself, you can do it in record time. So go check it out. It's a free download you can review right after you finish this video. Bottom line, use AI to your advantage as a tool, but don't think that it's a magic wand that will do all the work for you. Yes, you technically can make videos and podcasts and blog posts that way, but Google is getting smarter and smarter, and it's getting better at knowing when a robot made something versus a human. So my advice is to make sure you're still infusing you, your style, and your voice into whatever you're making. Another AI tool that's a little newer is MidJourney. MidJourney makes AI-generated art and visuals, and if you're familiar with it, you might be thinking, okay, but how would I use that in web design? Now, most projects I've seen people create with MidJourney are for stuff like graphic novels and visual aids for teachers and personal art, stuff like that. But it turns out MidJourney can be used for business too. Chances are you're making a website for some type of business, even if it's a hobby you want to eventually turn into a business. And businesses need branding and marketing. Here's where MidJourney comes in. You can use it to create beautiful, attention-grabbing marketing graphics and even logos. MidJourney can help you create a distinct visual brand that gives off the feeling you want and is cohesive through all of the elements. Now, I will say MidJourney does take a little bit of time playing around to get the hang of it, but I wouldn't say it's difficult at all. There are tons of tutorials you can watch and example prompts you can start with, so if it's something that piques your interest, I would suggest you try it out and play around with it. Also, MidJourney is the only tool on this list that isn't free. At the time of this recording, they've got plans ranging from $10 to $120 a month. So it's not completely outrageous to try, but it's also not free, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so those are my top 3 tools for web design: Canva, Pexels, and SEOSpace. If you found any of this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Squarespace tips and tricks, and let me know in the comments what other things you're interested in learning about Squarespace, websites, or online business. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!